Danny.
Jason.
How you doing?
I'm good, mate. I'm good. Just got the move-in date for my new house.
Huzzah.
24th of June.
So
far away.
So it is, I mean, it'll come in quick, but
it's like 4 weeks yesterday.
yeah. Okay. You got time to pack. What's your packing process going to look like? You got...
Kirsty.
Are you going to keep things in the house, like have boxes and stuff? You're going to ship things out?
No, we'll just... So basically, I think our dad's going to rent a van. And then we'll just load the van up, all the boxes, all the bags, and get the fuck out of Dodge.
Definitely get a squad, because...
Yeah, so I think her dad's going to help us, Kirsty's dad's going to help us, and then I think he's got a mate that's going to give a hand in that as well. But it'll be like a few trips. I think what he's planning on doing, though, is renting a van from Ayr and then doing the trips up. And that means that when he has to take the van back, he doesn't have to take it back to Glasgow.
That's smart.
Mm-hmm.
That's smart. I would definitely encourage that. It's good having a squad. I obviously had movers, but I had to do most of the stuff myself, which was... not advisable.
No. And then you called me for help, but I had the little man because he was ill. So
yeah.
Little
man.
Oops, in my bed.
Oh man, I've been in there a week. I've been in my house a week yesterday.
How does it feel being a homeowner? Like obviously you were a homeowner.
I was a homeowner before.
But yeah, well you were a flat.
But now I'm a house owner.
You were a flat owner.
Yeah. It's good. I've not really had the chance to be in the house because obviously in last week's podcast, thank you, by the way, to everyone that reached out to me about last week's podcast. I had a few people reach. I had someone, Morning Memories, get in touch with me. He's from Manchester. And he was saying, mate, if I can come up and help you, I would, but I'm busy this week. I'm like, it's okay. It's okay. I've got some help.
Is that Tony?
Yeah. So... so he offered to help out, so I really appreciated that. Just general voice.
He's a victim of his own booking process.
I got through it. I'm still alive. I am.
I was looking after you though. I was at that to make sure you get those. Make sure you get those sachets into you.
I drank a lot of water.
Good.
Over the weekend. Like I think I drank at least 3 liters of water a day.
That's good.
And I barely went to the toilet, which showed how much I sweated out. Yeah. So they were 4 fairly full-on weddings as well. Mm-hmm. So including the Wes Anderson style film, which was fun. I say fun. It was fun, but it was very different. Like my style is obviously lots of movement, lots of energy, and Wes Anderson is very still, very symmetrical, very posed and poised.
I could just see you there with the tripod, but then you like...
Yeah. Well, by the time I got to the dance floor, I'm like, yeah, I can't really do anything. It's Wesy with this, so...
It's after go time.
Yeah, so I just, launched straight into it. But it was different. I'm excited to see how that edit comes out because there were some really fun moments during it. But the rest of the weddings were typical afterglow weddings, loads of dancing, loads of energy, really good fun. But
good.
Yeah, when I put my bags in the car for the 4th wedding, I'm like, yeah, this is good. I could just because now I don't have a wedding for almost a month, which is
that's good.
Which is good, so I can finally kind of sit in the house.
Catch up in your editing.
Yeah, I need to get these teasers out and do some more editing as well. So
when is it you get your internet again? Actually,
this Monday.
Oh, that's good.
So,
all 10 meg.
Honestly,
went from how many 2 gig or something?
2.2 gig and 1.6 gig up to 1.6 down to 100 meg up, which is 16 times worse. Exact same price. But I tell you, I'm currently using the office's internet at home. I took the router home with me, and my God, it's terrible. See, trying to like tag people on Instagram.
Yep.
It was just searching for ages to try and find them. Honestly, it took me about 45 minutes to do the post yesterday, which was a lot.
That's why you can't post everything?
No, I can't post everything. So, yeah. Not properly settled in the house at all. Still got a container to empty. I've got a long way to go, but thankfully I don't have too busy a schedule.
Yeah.
There's obviously we've got things with the podcast to do. We've got... sorry, am I boring you?
Very much so.
Oh, I'm tired too.
Just get to the point.
Yeah.
Get to the point.
We're both tired. We're both busy, but we're having a good time. Yeah.
I'm falling asleep here.
Yeah, no. Sorry, man. Me too. Me too. Anyway, we do have a riveting episode for you today on That Wedding Videographer podcast. We were chatting about what could we talk about. And obviously, we try and look into what's happening with our businesses and, getting the feeling of what everyone else is talking about. And, things are relatively quiet just now.
Yeah, I think... oh, dear. I'm so tired.
Me too.
It's the kids, man. The kids just won't sleep. I don't understand little people. If you're tired, sleep. See if I'm tired, I sleep. If they're tired, they go mental and they start having tantrums and screaming.
Yeah. I mean, I also never get ill. And I know that I'm going to get ill a lot when I have a kid, but I feel ill. I'm ill right now. Something's hit me.
The kid's almost here. It's preparing your body.
It's preparing me. So
no, so I think the more and more you speak to people, and the majority of people are kind of all in the same boat, where they're saying it's a lot quieter. Ghosting's quite rife at the moment. Which we'll not go into all the reasons that could be, because I think they've probably been covered extensively, and I think most people kind of have an inkling as to why that is. But it kind of got us thinking, okay, right, so if it is a little bit quieter, which everybody's seen that, even I would say my lead average is definitely down from previous years by a decent amount. Still getting a good amount of leads coming in, but the volume is definitely not what it was. So how do you combat that? How do you, because obviously there's still a number that we all kind of need to hit for our businesses to pay the bills and pay all the overheads that the business has.
Mm-hmm. Which, if you don't have, by the way, and you don't quite know how to figure it out, I utilized our friend ChatGPT to just go, hey, look, this is all of my expenses. This is including business and personal. And what I want to do is figure out how much do I need to earn to pay off that and give me, essentially spending money that I want to spend. And it told me how many weddings I needed and how much I needed to get per wedding in order to make that happen. So everyone has a number that they need to get. So if you don't do that, chat with ChatGPT one morning and just figure that out.
Lay it all out.
Yeah, lay it all out. And you might be thinking the only way to get income with a wedding videography business is by booking more weddings. But that's not necessarily the case. And it's something that a lot of people don't really utilize with their business is upselling or selling after the wedding. You got much experience with it?
Yeah. I've done it a few times, raw footage, and different things. Super 8 for me as well is another one. I actually just upsold a Super 8 for a wedding that's coming up at Comrie Croft. That's a tongue twister. In the next 3 weeks or something. So
so that's obviously before the wedding's taken place, though.
Yes.
Yeah. So I'm sort of talking about selling after the wedding's taken place. If you've got clients that you've filmed weddings before and they're super happy with their highlight film, is there anything else that you can offer them that potentially they could get value of right now?
No.
You've not really done that.
That's it. There's nothing else.
Nothing else. Okay, cool. Game over. Well, that's been that wedding video podcast.
So raw footage or a doc edit, I've done that before.
Yeah, that's kind of the main one, that the really sort of the easy win that a lot of people can do. It's really common that people can go online, buy a hard drive, and just put the raw footage on there for people to do it. You can ultimately put a timeline on that. Let's say it's a year afterwards where you don't store it in your hard drives. Would they get benefit out of that footage? Now, some people don't like to just dish raw footage out in case anyone's spoken it. It means you need to go through all the footage. The way I do it is I don't necessarily give a hard drive. I take all the footage and I put it into a timeline and I cut the beginnings and ends of the clips out so that I can sort of fade in between them so the audio is always consistent without any jarring sort of audio in between the two. It also means that I get to listen through everything to make sure there is any, if I'm singing stupidly, obnoxiously behind the camera, I can take that out. If the photographer is having a little bitch and a moan, I can take that out too, because that happens a lot.
See, just on that very quickly though, right? So see when you're saying about fading in the audio, how are you doing that? Are you separating the audio track, selecting all the audio track and then putting a crossfade on it?
Well, I mean...
Is that a control A boom kind of type, or are you adding in the crossfade for every single one?
You probably could do that, but I don't do that.
You add it in every single one?
Yeah, but I could just do it by basically on Premiere Pro. I can just press down and it goes to the next clip, and then I just press paste. So I go down, Control V, down, Control V, down, Control V. So I could do that, and it gets done in less than a minute.
Just curious.
But you probably could do Alt Control and do it that way. But yeah, so that means that when people are talking, there's not like a jarring cut in between a sentence. It's like a fade in between it. But by getting rid of the beginning and the end of each clip, it allows me to do that, because when you just put the clips in there, it will fade to nothing. Because it's the end of the clip, there's nothing to crossfade to. So I do that, and it means that they've kind of got a compelling morning film that just looks, it's like a whole movie. So I will offer a morning film, drinks reception, and a dancing film. Great times to upsell this to people are on the 1 year anniversary or Christmas. Like, let's say you've got a Black Friday deal where you've got this price normally for people to book before the wedding. They can actually book that on Black Friday, and you'll get a discount on that. So, and usually most of this stuff is really, well, it'll take you about a day to kind of go through and do that. So it's a nice way to upsell stuff like that. Now, some other people might actually want content creation, which is something that we can offer. Like, you can take your clips. Let's say you've got footage of the shoes, the flowers, you've got detail shots. You can create a little content package for people if you want. So this whole thing is basically looking at the clients that you've made happy and think, right, what other value can you offer them? Are there any other edits that you can offer these people? Because there is money left on the table, potentially, with all your couples.
Lumix have just announced their brand new S1R2 hybrid camera. And wouldn't it be great to try before you buy?
Well, why not take advantage of the Lumix loan scheme, where you'll get the opportunity to hire a camera for up to 48 hours.
Imagine that. 48 hours, try before you buy, you get to test the camera out and make sure it's the right one for you.
And when it comes to buying that camera, you can use the code TWVP at the Lumix store to get 10% off your purchase.
So to take advantage of the Lumix loan scheme, head on over to the Lumix store now.
If you think that raw footage thing, if you filmed 30 weddings throughout the year and 5 people took it up and you charged between 400 and 600, you're potentially looking over like $1,000 of, well, definitely $1,000, but like $2,000 of income. Mm-hmm. And that could be great around Christmas time when maybe things are a bit quieter. So, these and first year anniversaries are a great time, because it's like, oh, wouldn't it be great to actually see my whole morning or see all the dance floor?
Because there's so much that's missed.
So much stuff there.
Yeah.
So I don't know if some people do put like a timestamp, but I do tell everyone that, oh yeah, I keep it for a year. But obviously I don't, because I keep it forever. But that kind of, that scarcity, I guess, mindset of like, okay, no, it's gonna be gone after this. But so it's not for everyone, but I think if it's easily accessed, like if you upload this stuff to VidFlow, which is what I do, then, which might be more expensive than doing on a hard drive, but I like them to be able to like download their own copy and stuff, and I like to make it into a film rather than just.
You can handbrake it though at 1080p.
Yes, you can compress it. Yeah, and I do compress everything before it gets uploaded to.
Compress it down at 1080p and then bang it up.
That's another money-saving tip. And there you go. So if you are uploading anything to VidFlow, then yeah, Handbrake is a free bit of software. Not sponsored by Handbrake, but it's great. It'll like half the file size or even more.
But you don't lose any quality.
Yeah, just don't Handbrake something and compress it and then post it to Instagram. Because,
it's so bad.
Because they already compress it already.
It's so bad. The audio. It's the audio that always gets screwed. It's minging.
Yeah.
So bad. But anyway, upselling. So that's stuff that I guess that you can do post. Is there anything else that you can think of post?
I post a lot of teasers out there which are built for social media. And you get a lot of people who are social media, like, they love it. And they just want more content for that. So that's why you might think, oh, we'll hire a content creator. But if they don't have a content creator and you have a bunch of content, you can repurpose your footage into social media content. So if you've got footage of any details and stuff, if you've got like big moments of the day, can you edit that into a vertical format? For one of my couples, they really wanted a social media package. And I gave them 100 clips from the day. I edited like 5 of them into like 30-second reels, but the rest of it was just footage I captured in 50 frames a second, slowed mode down, and I gave them like a 10-second clip of that. And they can do with that whatever they want. And they did. They turned it into some sort of weird TikTok reel where they put loads of like VHS effects over it and stuff. I'm like, cool.
Don't put my name on it.
But that's what they wanted those clips, so they made their own reels from it. People can get value from that. You can create a social media package based on the content that you've already filmed. So that is an upsell that you can do. Obviously, it requires editing time to be able to repurpose that, but it's something that you can offer. Yeah, exactly. So if you don't currently do ceremony speeches, you can upsell them, obviously. Something that I've been doing recently for free just now, but as an add-on, which is what I'm doing now, is an interview section. Now, obviously, we classically know this is like guest interviews where, set up a tripod and you just interview questions. But you can be really fun and creative about this. You can create like a photo booth kind of section. You can bring like a backdrop with you if you wanted. You could get a proper mic stand up, get it properly lit, and actually have a section where people can come do interviews. That's one way to do it. Or you can get like a Rode mic and find someone in the room, or just go around and interview people. That's like something that I've been doing, where I've just been going around interviewing people. I'll do that between the dinner and the dancing, in that kind of section where everyone's had a bit of to drink. Yeah, exactly. So
spice it up a bit.
And I'll maybe get 20 interviews or something like that, and that creates its own little film. That can be another little add-on to your package that you can get as well. It does require a bit of work at that point, and obviously people need to be responsive to you, but it's always quite fun to kind of see what you can get from that section.
Yeah. Again, it's just another little thing that you can add on that just increases your average booking price. So yeah, there's loads that can be done here, and I think that's the thing is not just sitting around and maybe just banking on the fact that okay, I'm gonna need more bookings in. This is something that I guess that you can do right now to help change the current trajectory of your business if you're maybe not where you want to be or need to be, kind of thing. So these are steps you can put in place to start offering something and promote it. I think if, for instance, if you wanted to go down the video messages route, which for me I wouldn't really want to, but you could shoot one for free, you said there, so that you've got a bit of content from it, and see if you can get something good from it. That you can maybe do. Because I remember there was the one that you done, which was actually quite funny. But I think you had the one of the guests walking around with a microphone.
Yeah, I've done that a few times now. Yeah.
So that was quite funny. Plus, it fits your style. It just wouldn't fit mine.
Yeah.
Do you know what
so
I mean?
yeah, you can, if you can find someone who could be a great MC or can go around, that is an additional bit of work, an additional bit of editing. So you can justify the charge for it. It's using extra kit to get that done. So yeah, it's a great add-on. I would advise getting someone to do it for you, because you can just float around the room and you just don't know what kind of content you're going to get.
Plus, they will know majority of people they're going up and speaking to, so it's they'll talk to them better than they will you.
Yeah. Still delivering your wedding films by USB?
Ew.
We use VidFlow, the sleekest platform for delivering your wedding films. It makes your couples feel like they've got their own private Netflix.
Plus, with their white labeling service, you can customize everything from the branding to the custom domain, so you can make it super personal.
Want to wow your clients? Use the code TWVP10 to get 10% off all pro plans, including white labeling service.
Head on over to vidflow.co today and level up your wedding film delivery experience.
Let's talk about backlog.
Woo!
Editing piles up fast and is overwhelming.
That's why we use brideandgroom.video, a wedding editing company that delivers stunning wedding films faster without compromising on quality.
If you're looking for an editor that's going to match your unique style so it feels like you've made them, you've found them.
Use code TWVP75 at checkout to get £75 off your first order and try out their service.
Clear your backlog and grow your business. Try brideandgroom.video today.
Hasta la vista, backlog.
Another thing to think about, right? And you can't really do this with all the suppliers, because during the morning prep, hair and makeup probably aren't going to take this on because they're super busy, and you are as well. But if you think about the evening's entertainment, like the band or the DJ, they might need content, and you can capture some stuff. But let's say you finish your dancing, you've caught what you needed. Maybe you find out before who the band or the DJ are, and you approach them and you can say, hey, I'm going to be at the wedding with you. Would you like me to create a promotional video from your gig at this wedding? And if they say yes, you can charge that. And then you essentially get another job at the wedding. And it's additional work for you. So, most people want the content. I've done it for two bands and entertainment people before, where, you know, I did my full wedding, and then I was like, right, let's focus on you now. And from those, I've done 2 other gigs after those weddings with those people doing content.
Yeah.
So it's a great way to utilize the kit you've already got in the location you've got to boost the income.
There you go.
So yeah, plenty of ways.
But yeah, we know things are a bit quieter just now. I'm sure they will pick up again at some point. But yeah, we just thought we wanted to just remind you that there are some other ways to, you know, increase your income from the bookings maybe that you've already got or have had previously. So there's some ways that you can utilize there and get some extra bank.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, hopefully we haven't put you to sleep this episode with our tired tones. We're tired just like you are probably right now.
Moving house and packing and all that, man, it's hard work.
Oh, it is.
It's hard work.
We've definitely got like a really busy set of months here right now, and we're feeling it. It's only going to get worse though, isn't it?
That water's going to start turning into beer.
It's going to have to. It's going to have to
turning into whiskey.
I guess as well, like just on what we were talking about before the podcast, we can maybe put it to people. We can either include this or not. But maybe thinking about changing a couple of things up. Is there anything that you would like to see from this podcast? Is there anything different? Is there anything that's working for you? Anything that's not working for you?
Yeah, let us know. We're open to some ideas. Want to try and keep it fresh. And yeah, we're maybe thinking about... We've not talked about it fully, but just maybe like changing some of the format of it a little bit.
We're going to add like a fire pit here, some flamethrowers, get confetti boxes.
But yeah, let us know. Let us know if there's anything that you want to, you know, hear us talk about. Whole bunch of stuff. Just like hit us with it because we want it to work for you guys as well.
And a great place for you to do that is on our Discord, which you may or may not be on just now. I have been absent from there as I've been absent in life recently, but Discord, the link is in our Instagram bio. There's a good community on there referring weddings, talking about kit, selling kit, sharing teasers, sharing experiences.
Pop it up every day, really, which is great. But yeah, we have been a little bit, both Jase and I have been both a little bit quieter on there, just given that life has been quite busy.
Yeah.
So yeah, just loads of stuff happening. House moves. Frankie, my eldest is going to be starting school in August, so we've been doing like visits. He's been at another visit to the school today for his lunch. He was all excited. He was like, "Daddy, I had a burger."
Nice.
I thought Jamie Oliver get rid of them at schools.
Oh, class. Remember the fish fingers you used to get at school?
Turkey Twizzlers.
Oh yeah, they were good. That's so
Jamie
good.
ruined it for everything.
Oh my god.
What a prick.
Screw you, Jamie.
So yeah, no, it has been like really, really busy. We've also got, which I need to actually just set live, we've also got all the talks and recorded at the summit. We have those recorded and edited with the slides in the presentation so that you can actually kind of like watch it along, because let's face it, you know, there's only so many notes that you're going to take on the day, and even from that you might look at your notes and go, what was that talking about? You know, I've done that so many times before. And also there were a lot of people that left their notepads because they were having too much fun.
Yep.
And didn't put their name on it. So we're going to have that available as a download for a small charge, just for like covering the cost of having it recorded and editing. For everybody, there will be a discount code for people that attended the summit, and then for people that didn't attend the summit but still want to see what the content of the talks was, there'll be a different price for that as well. So yeah, sorry that's taken so long. Just been mega busy.
It has been a time.
But yeah, we also will be announcing, hopefully in the next kind of few weeks, who our industry pros are for the next year's summit, which we're super excited about. And then we'll probably look to maybe just start introducing some of the guests that are going to be coming, the summit speakers, and probably get them on at some point as well. Not so much maybe just to talk about like Justin, for instance. We'll get Justin on, and we'll get Jack and Shannon on from Forever Curious, because we've already had Ben and Becky on. Becky's actually like our, I think, third most popular episode. Still.
Oh yeah,
Just
yeah.
like
Still taking over that
still,
episode.
yeah, love it. So yeah, and the Beckys, they've started their new podcast.
The
as
Becky,
well.
is it the Becky podcast?
The Becky Sessions.
The Becky Sessions, yes, yes. There we go. So, all focusing on giving a voice to female videographers in the industry,
Which is awesome.
Which is great. So yeah, really hope that takes off for them.
Yeah,
they do a good job.
We'll chat to them as well at some point as well. But also let us know if there's any guests that you want us to chat to. We will make it happen. But we do have, we're actually going to have our first in-person podcast this Friday. So that will be next week's episode, which is, it's going to be a good one.
I would say that's actually not true because we did a couple in Ireland, but we didn't do any in the studio.
That is also true. That is true. But
So-
but not on like home turf.
Yeah,
That was
this
like,
is the first time someone's come to the studio and we're going to talk to them face to face, which is going to be cool.
Yeah, that's true. That is true. But yeah, so, and then other exciting news, the S12 has been announced.
Yes.
We should have talked about this at the start of the episode. I don't know why, but we're leaving it to the end. But yeah,
Maybe we'll talk about it
S12
next week. You never know.
Maybe. But yeah, S12, that's so exciting. I cannot wait to get my hands on it.
It's going to be good.
So excited. So excited. But yeah, we'll maybe leave that chat for next week.
So,
Wink, wink.
thank you very much for listening to that Wedding Videographer podcast. I have been Jase,
I've been Danny.
and we will see you next week.
See you next week.